Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Wednesday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 234 of movement. I got to kind of tell you a little bit of a story. This morning I was leaving the house a little bit after 9 o'clock to go out to do anywhere from an 8 to 10 mile walk. And when I get out of the apartment and go to the car and try to start my car wouldn't start. It was weird because what happened after that was different for me. So I get out of the car, I get in the car wouldn't start. And I figured it was my battery. I've had the battery now actually it's the battery that came with my car. So that's the cool thing. It's lasted about 5, 6 years, about the time that it was supposed to. And luckily I have one of those battery chargers that you carry in your car. And so after a bit, I was able to finally get it started. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, but at the same time, I was thinking, well, it's life, it happens. Life isn't perfect, things fall apart, things don't work after a while. And so I look at the range on my gas, it says 143. It just puts a smile on my face. It lets me know God's telling me I love you. It's a tough time right now, but remember that I love you. So then a neighbor's friend or family member is coming by. He's with his grandson, Everest. And he says, man, I'm sorry this happening to you. And I said, you know what? I'm okay with it, man. Like, I get to have this problem. You see, just yesterday, I was crying over the fact that I had to walk through a neighborhood where I had to see homeless men and women struggling. And it hit me in such an incredible way. I'd offered a lady some food. I said, hey, can I get you something? Are you hungry? And she said no. And then I saw her on my way back and she told me, she just said, thank you for even caring. Didn't need anything from me, just the fact that I cared. And so, I talked to this guy. I didn't even catch his name. I caught his son's name, his grandson's name. And I told him one day I hope to hike his grandson's namesake, Mount Everest. And we just kind of smiled about it. And I told him exactly what I just said now. I said, you know what? I'm okay. I get to have this problem. It could be a lot worse. And he said, thank you for the perspective. And then as I was driving out of my complex, I saw my good buddy John. Hadn't seen him in a while, so I stopped and I said, hey man, great to see you. And he had just told me that his mother had just passed away last Thursday. And I was hurting for him, and I was sad for him because I knew what he was feeling. But he was saying, as much as it hurt him, he was glad because she had been hurting for the last year and a half. And once again, I told him I was sorry for his loss. I told him if there's anything I can do, please let me know, reach out. And I thought to myself, really? Would you let a battery or whatever's wrong with your car deter you from the moments that you're having? And then I got to the Honda, First Texas Honda here. And I saw my favorite technician, Raymond. And seeing him walk to my car made me smile. And so, yeah, I could look at all the bad things that are supposedly happening in my life. I just recently saw Nick Bear got hit by a car in the middle of his run, and he survived, and it was a real miracle, man. Man, your life isn't as bad as you think it is. And so I get to come out here right now and do this walk and just listen to Birthday Girl by Amina Love and just smile. Thankful. Be blessed, ladies and gents.